Yesterday in our chocolate shop, I observed that a lot of people were in an excellent mood. Of course, a large part of their cheeriness can be attributed to the fact that they were in a chocolate shop, drinking free hot chocolate and sampling a large variety of delectable samples. But it went beyond that. I was able to ascertain from the happy looks on people's faces as they walked in through the door that they were riding high even before they came to visit us. A good friend of ours hung around in the shop yesterday for more than an hour. He is a writer with an excellent eye for detail. I asked him what he saw. "You guys get some of the nicest and happiest people coming in here. I've never seen anything like it. Nobody has been in a bad mood or complained or anything. What's the secret?" Little did he know that while he was sitting on the wooden bench in the corner of our store or leaning up against the wall next to our bathroom door, watching, I was conducting a miniature sociological survey. I had a hypothesis, and I believe that my hypothesis was positively confirmed during my question and answer sessions with customers. The hypothesis was simply that anybody who wakes up knowing that they have good and fun plans somewhere on the day's schedule will be in a good mood for most of the day. Conversely, anybody who knows that they have unattractive activities to engage in, jobs or appointments that will be painful or monotonous, will be in a grumpy mood. I was hoping that my hypothesis would prove true, because if it did, it would be the discovery of a rather powerful happiness hack. To produce a good mood that carries throughout the day, just find a slot on your schedule where you can pencil in something fun. Here are a couple of examples of what I'm talking about. Our very first customer of the day was a tall, lean gentleman with blue eyes and wavy gray hair. I saw him through our shop window, ambling down the sidewalk towards our store, smiling to himself and bopping along. The day wasn't a very nice day. It was cold and rainy, and the wind was blustering. In our shop, we decided to put on salsa music from the get-go, and Pedro Navaja by Willie Colon was on the speaker. Pedro Navaja is a modified Spanish version of Mac the Knife. The song retains the melody of Mac the Knife, but it is set to a salsa rhythm. It is an excellent song. The fellow walked in, bouncing on the balls of his feet, emanating contentment. I know him well, so I wasn't shy about asking him why he seemed to be feeling so good. "I'm going to a game night tonight," he said. "What kind of games?" "Board games," I asked. "I don't know. I didn't organize it, but a bunch of my friends will be there. I'm bringing the chocolate." "You've been looking forward to it, haven't you?" I asked. "I've been excited about it all week. I've been waiting for this day," he said. He checked out, and I watched him as he strolled back out into the world, lighting up the space around him, a man with good plans. A second example is that of our 94-year-old customer, Verna. Every time Verna goes to the bank, she stops in to visit us. Sometimes she buys, but mostly she just likes to say hi and make fun of me and my brother if she can find something to needle us about. We make a big deal out of it every time she walks in. We like to kid her about being a potential shoplifter. She is from North Dakota and has retained the strong frame of a woman who worked on a farm in cold weather for most of her life. She wears a wool cap most days and has silver-framed glasses. We were very busy, and the shop was full. When Verna walked in, as soon as my brother saw her, he yelled out, "Here comes trouble!" The 20 people in the shop stopped to look, and Verna was the center of attention for a moment, which she loved. I yelled from behind the counter where I was serving hot chocolate. "Miss, you know the routine. We'll need you to leave your bag by the door. We're not falling for your sweet little old lady routine again. You cleaned us out last time, smuggling chocolate bars out in your purse." She got a kick out of that and laughed. But Verna is not one to take a joke without returning fire. "As if I would steal from here. There is better chocolate across town. That's where I steal from." I came around to give Verna a hug. While hugging her, I noticed that she was in an excellent mood, which seemed to precede her visiting us. "Verna, why are you in such a good mood today?" I asked. "You can see that? It's all over your face. My daughters are coming to visit me today, and they are going to take me out to dinner tonight. Any particular reason?" "Nope, just out of the blue." "I bet you woke up in a good mood, didn't you?" I asked. "You know something? I sure did." On and on it went like that. The success rate of my hypothesis was 100%. People who had good plans were excited about their day. People with no plans were sort of drifting along, not unhappy, but also not fired up and teeming with positive energy. I'm not going to have enough space to go very deep into the other topic I wanted to write about. You see, I had plans of my own yesterday. Our family was invited to a huge dance party. After working my shift, I went home, got ready, and along with my wife and 3 sons, we drove to a big banquet hall that a friend had rented out for the occasion. Most of our friends are Hispanic because my wife is Peruvian, and we attend a Spanish-language religious congregation. There were a few hundred people there, dancing in the big hall. The house lights were turned off, and the organizers had hung purple and orange strobing spotlights from the ceiling. It was dark except for the party lights, and heavy beats boomed out of large speakers that were against a far wall behind the DJ. I danced with my wife and then watched to try and figure out the essence of a party like that, in case I ever want to write about it. I believe that I was able to understand many interesting things about that type of party, but I don't have space to share them all today. However, I do have time to share one thing. When it was time for us to leave, on the way out, we went over and said goodbye to the woman who had organized the party. She is a friend of ours, and we had to yell at her over the loud music. We found her pulling out a full garbage bag from a tall trash can in a far corner of the big, dark room. Her forehead was covered in sweat, and she shined orange when one of the strobe lights swiveled over and lit up her face. She was working hard, running the show. We thanked her and she hugged us. On the way out, I thought about what a good thing it was for her to organize and put on the party. Several hundred people walked around all day in a good mood because of her. There are 2 sides to this thing. You can engineer a good mood by putting fun activities that excite you on your calendar. And you can engineer other people's good moods by being the one who does the organizing. The person who takes the initiative to put on a game night. A party organizer. The daughters who surprise their mother and take her out to dinner for no reason. These are the behind-the-scenes folks who move the world in the right direction on any given day. It is a very good deed to be the one who organizes fun activities for others to enjoy. Thank you so much for your time today. I hope that you have a truly blessed day.